Hey guys, so what's going on? Cody back here again with another video, and today I kind of wanted to talk about my Lagoon trip. I mentioned it yesterday in my video that today I was going to be talking about my trip to Lagoon, so today I was just going to say that. So what happened was, so my parents texted me and they're like, oh, by the way, we're going to Lagoon. Why I was at my grandparents yesterday, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday, but so my parents texted me and they're like, hey, we're going to Lagoon, and I was like, crap. Well, I want to go to Lagoon, but I also want to help my grandpa. So I talked to my grandpa about it, and he's like, well, you can go to Lagoon, because I only need you, like, it was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that he needed my help, and then Thursday I left. So we got everything that he needed my help with done, so that was good. And then why we went because it's our, like, last week, so today is Wednesday, or no, today's Tuesday, and then Thursday I have like school registration and stuff, and like time to get ready for school, and so the next few weeks is like all about school and getting ready, and so we pretty much have like no time to do anything else. So my parents were like, well, we're bored, we planned on doing something this summer, but we never really talked about it because everything's been all over the place. So we just decided to go to Lagoon for a day, and we spent 3 nights there. So we got there Thursday, went to Lagoon Friday, and then went to like an airplane and train museum down in Ogden, Utah, and then we came home Sunday. So I had a fun trip. The airport museum and the train museum were like, they're two different places. So first we went to the airport museum. This was on Saturday, and so we went to the airport museum, and we got to see all like the Air Force planes that were built, and they all were like in different like time zones. So it'll tell you like each plane, like under each plane, they would have like this little like sign thing that said like everything about the plane, and when it was like first built and first flown, and if they still fly today and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool going to see that, and talking to some of the veterans down there about what they flew, because all the veterans down there were pilots, so they all flew most of the planes down there. So I thought that was pretty cool to go and see. And then the train museum, we went mostly for my brother, because he's like obsessed with trains. Every time we go past train tracks, he's like, oh, we're going to the train tracks, or oh, Mom, Dad, there's trains. It's funny. He loves trains so much, so we decided to go to the train depot in Ogden, Utah, and we got to go hang around there. That wasn't as fun, but there was like 4 or 5 different things. We only went to 3. We went to the train museum, the Browning gun museum, and the classic car museum. They're like inside it's called the Union Station or something like that, and it used to be an old train station, but they have like a couple museums inside of the train depot, and so we went and walked around there. My favorite was the gun museum, because we got to go and look at all the guns Browning has made, but the lady was saying that they don't have every single gun, because most guns people buy, so other people don't know about them, so they don't have every gun, but they have a lot of them. So I thought that was pretty cool, going and learning about the guns. And then Friday we went to Lagoon, and we got there at like 11:40 or 10:40 and left at 7:30, 8 o'clock. So that was really fun. most of the time we were like split up into like different so we were there just us six and our family, and we split like we were in different, like me, my sister and brother would go do these rides while my parents and my little brother would go do the little kid rides. So most of the time we're split up, but we also did a couple like family rides. So we thought that was pretty fun. And my favorite rides. So my first favorite ride last year we also went last year. This is my third time ever being there, and last year I was kind of scared to go on it, but this year I did. It was the Cannibal. It was like it's like the scariest ride they have there. It goes like 208 feet up in the air and takes you up in an elevator, and then you just like drop and go like in like. It doesn't drop straight down. It drops like inside. So, and then it comes back up, does a loop, and does all this crazy stuff. But it was fun. We went on it twice, and I remember the first time we got up there, it was right after we did another really fun ride. It's called the Rocket. So the Rocket would shoot you straight up in the air. It shot you like, I was like 180, 200 feet up in the air, and then it would like drop you. Like nothing was like, everything was like let go, and it just felt like you're free falling. It was so scary but fun. Your like heart stops while you're falling, and then it catches you, and then it does it again. It was fun. We stood in line for like 20-30 minutes for that ride because something went wrong, so they had to go fix it. But it was fun waiting. It was fun. And then we went. Last time we went was last year, and then the last time we went before that was like. My brother was like 3'4", so he's like tall enough to ride every ride, and he rode like every ride, and he did the Rocket with my mom. My mom said the Rocket was her favorite, so that was fun doing it. And she's like, we said that we were gonna go on it, and she's like, oh, okay, I'll go. And I thought she was like, what? No, I'm not doing that. But it was fun, and then it was pretty much like our family's favorite ride out of like the whole park, besides Cannibal. It was called the Colossus. So you go straight up this hill, and then you take like this sharp like 360 turn, and then it drops you like straight down, and then it comes and does like 2 loops. I went on that one like 4 or 5 times, and my mom went on it twice, and my sister went on it twice. We all like went on it twice, but I went on it like 4 times because my parents went on it separate, and so when we split up, me and my brother and sister went on it twice, and then my parents wanted to go do it, so I went on it twice with them, so I ended up riding it like 4 times, 5. So it was pretty fun. And then last year was closed, so you never got a ride on it, but it was a Spider. It's like a crazy roller coaster, but while it's going, you're like spinning in circles. So that was fun. We had to wait in line for pretty long, but it was worth it. And I heard a lot of people talking about it when we were down there, but it's called the Samurai. So it's like nunchucks or something. I don't know. It's weird looking, but it's like a pole, and then it has like 5 like wings split off of the pole that holds you, and then it sits there and goes in circles and spins you. It's like all crazy, but we went on that one like 5 times last year, and this year it was closed, so everybody, I heard like tons of people would be like, oh, that sucks, it was closed, but I don't know. I wish it was open, so I don't know, but the like family rides like that we all like to do are like the pirate ship, where the pirate ship like rocks you back and you go like all the way up, and that's fun. And then there's the swings where just like you sit down and it just like swings you. It's fun. And then my brother's favorite ride was called the Silver Bullet. So you start out, it's like completely like flat against the ground, and you're just like going around in circles, and then pretty soon it starts like rotating, and you're like going like all the way up in the sky and then dropping. It was fun. We went on that one 3 times, and then my last favorite ride there was Wicked. So it's like the cannibal one, but it doesn't take you as high. So when you start out, you go around this turn, and then you immediately start like going straight up, and then you drop straight down. It's like so you like go straight up, and then immediately once you get to the top, you come back down. So it's like 3 feet apart. It's like just enough room for 2 rows of carts to go, because that's all they had was 2 rows of carts. But yeah, so that was pretty much my whole trip, and I had fun. My whole family had fun, so that was good. And I'll show pictures and stuff right here, like our trip and like the rides that we went on. So I'll show like every rides, and I'll try to type the name in so you guys can know what the name is. And then I had a couple more stories. So after we got back from your Yellowstone trip, you guys can go watch that if you want to. It's like my 4th, 5th video. So yeah, so when we got back from our Lagoon or Yellowstone trip, my sister opened the truck door and her computer flies out, and that's the computer I've been editing on. So it's time for a new one. So when I got back from Lagoon, I ordered a computer, and it should be here tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, so don't hold me on that. But I'm not going to upload a video tomorrow. I'm going to upload it the day next, so I won't have a video for tomorrow. So I'll film tomorrow, and then I'll upload it the next day, because right now I've been filming a video, and then right as I'm done filming, I go and edit it. So I like to have that film, edit, and then release it tomorrow. So I don't know, but yeah. And then I also want to talk about yesterday. I put today's date in it, so if you guys see that, I messed up, but I don't care. It's not a big deal. But I guess just thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow, and or not come back tomorrow. Come back the next day, because I won't have a video tomorrow. But just I'll try to get back into the vlogs. I'll do that. That'll be tomorrow's video, so the next day. So that'll be Friday's video, Thursday's video. So I don't know. Just thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.
Hey, we just been working all night and all day, and we do it and we kick out the